Welcome to RBT. This is RBT Rashid's video too because that's where I'm chasing Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I'm Rashid R-Man coming on live on social media, Google, YouTube, my Instagram family, and other social media platforms. Sweetie, you ready to do this? Okay. The dog barks soon as I... Anyway, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening, man? I was just, hey, let's discuss some shit, man. Let's discuss some stuff, you know? I was, I don't know, we was doing some documentary thing, you know, like looking up, like we plan to make a documentary. We made one, we have to upload it. I don't know what's taking so long. We just waiting. I don't know why. We don't. I know. We just don't know why we're waiting. We just went waiting for the right time to do it. And yeah, we're waiting to do it. But this time around, we was talking about some new topics to cover on some documentaries, and we decided to do these documentaries. You know, and we came across the 1969 hippie craze. Not the fact of what they tried to do in the hippie movement, but the fact of how they was brought down. You know, how they was brought down, how they became a threat to the government in other countries also. You know, they became a big threat of people unifying and coming up with like one voice for the people sort of thing. Particularly it was white America. And others benefited, like the Jews, the Italians, the Irish, and so forth like that. Well, basically it was white America, and they tried to make this movement, and Hollywood was in on it. Now, back in those days, they didn't really glorify Hollywood the way they glorify it now. So you had a lot of industry moguls, like catering to the music. You know, they was catering to the situation, putting it in their music. You had Sgt. Pepper, you had the Beatles, St. Asbury, and you know, and you had Joe Cocker. They did Woodstock and stuff like that, and they said that was the wrong thing to do. You know, they said it was the wrong thing to do. So, but you know, at the end of it, they was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Because the government evaded them and cleared out St. Asbury. That's where they used to hang at and stuff. And they was wondering where all these FBI agents coming from. And that's all they was doing is talking about peace and unity. You know, that's all they was doing. And it's weird how it happened. Now, in 2025, they trying to push some crazy shit. Particularly the Pentagon tried to push some crazy shit of getting the press to sign a waiver that says, from now on, we tell you what to talk about. And they just tried that like on the 14th of this month. That's yesterday, right? Yesterday. And it's hard to believe that the Trump administration would try some shit like that. You know, like they really trying to implement, from now on, we control the news. We tell you what to talk about. And they actually really tried to push this shit. And they all walked out. And CBS and NBC and ABC, they all combined to one big fist and said, fuck no. And they walked right out of the meeting. And this happened yesterday on the 14th. And it's just hard that they would try some shit like that after getting rid of, right, the free speech of the hippies. You know, now they're going to try some shit. I mean, like, it's so, I mean, at this point, you kind of wonder, where's this all going at, you know? The government, in the middle of the government shutdown, they're going to try to implement some shit like that. Now, a lot of people today is in denial about what's going on. They're in shock. It's called being in shock. Okay, it's called being in shock. And a lot of people are in shock right now. They're walking around and they're like, I see what's going on. I know what's going on. But I don't believe, right? I don't believe what's going on. I see what's going on. I know what's going on, but I don't believe what's going on. And that's how people rule in the day. And thinking like that is not a good thing. You can get really in trouble like that if you don't accept reality. And y'all know around here on RBT Rashid's video too, right, sweetie? We focus on reality. We don't bullshit in conversation. We don't bullshit, We do a lot of bullshit, but when it comes to reality, we head up on the shit. We spot on. So it's just amazing how they really tried to implement this during the government shutdown. Because knowing there's some people out there that's not right, that's not in shock, who have all our thinking capacities working, our thinking juices, as it were, and we know what's going on. And what they're going to do now, they didn't really think that they was going to appear on the scene with the government being shut down. And I'm saying, okay, from now on, the press have to talk about what we say, what we tell them to talk about. And ABC, NBC, and CBS, they all agreed to it. And we supposed to have known that, knowing the government shut down, dude. I mean, they really trying to kill us here. They really trying to wipe us out here. So it's a good thing. Our hats off to all of the networks for standing up and saying, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Thank goodness, because we don't know what would have happened if they agreed. And right now, it will be right in our fucking face. Hey, along with y'all worried about the government, the news had to report what we tell them to. And that's supposed to be implemented on all of us right now, but it failed. And that's just amazing. That's an amazing feat. And thank goodness that it happened that way. But here's the thing. They didn't stop. They didn't stop. There's no telling what they're going to try next. So it's good to know that we dodged that bullet. Yeah, it's what I'm saying. We dodged that bullet. Because right now we supposed to be like, oh man, I don't believe this. The government, they told them they gotta, from now on they gotta talk about only what the government say talk about, and the government shut down. And we supposed to be like that right now, but we're not. And that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. So we're gonna keep moving forward, and hopefully we're gonna keep dodging these missiles and bullets they trying to shoot at everybody around here. Because I know around here, what we say really don't count. What we say around here doesn't matter really. It really doesn't matter. So I fill us in on shit. Because they ain't going to tell us shit. People like us. We're not the black. We're not the white. We're not pop culture. We're not none of that shit. So they ain't going to tell us shit. So our feed is in what's going on. And that's the big thing right now of what's going on so far. Besides them coming up to agreement to open up the government again. They actually tried to do that shit, man. They actually tried to do it. So we're going to keep walking on this road and see where it gets us. But like I said, stick close to here so I can tell y'all shit, because ain't nobody else going to tell us shit. They don't give a fuck about us, man. I've been saying that before we've been saying that since before anything ever popped off around any fucking way. They don't give a fuck about us. So just understand what's going on, man. Just understand what's going on. So I'm paying attention to that dog barking up there, like. All right, let's have some fun. Let's just talk about shit. I don't know if this gonna be. I don't know what. Should we do it now? Just okay. Fuck it. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. You come on, and some of the videos that we're watching is people complaining that they don't have no job and things are really looking bad because of the government shutdown. And when is this government shutdown going to end? This was pre-planned. there's no way that it wasn't. There's no plan that's perfect the way it's perfect now. I mean, it's preordained. So it's just a matter of where do we go from here type shit. You know, like, what's going to happen from here? And we got to take it day by day. We got to take this shit day by day. And not only take it day by day, but take it in stride. We have to take it for, if it's raining outside, you need an umbrella. If it's snowing outside, you need some snow boots. If it's, we have to think like that. Because if you think other than that, then you set yourself up for a disaster. And you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do it. I'm not going to, we're not going to beat around the bush and talk that political shit to y'all. We're not going to beat around that bush and talk about this or that. No, we're going to talk about the real shit around here, around the real way. And if it's not worth talking about, then fuck it. We're not going to, talk about it. We always got to find something bad. And they saying the hostages that they let loose, that they set free, whatever like that, some of them wasn't hostages. And they're releasing dead bodies now. They let all the living go. In other words, okay, all the hostages that are alive, you guys could get all your hugs and kisses in. Get all your fucking shit off. Now it's time to give y'all the dead bodies. And they saying, what the fuck is this? This guy wasn't a hostage. This guy wasn't a hostage. It's like they sending a message or something. It's really weird. And Donald Trump warned them, if you fucking with us. And then they turn around, and then they said, then Israel stepped in there and said, no, you're fucking with us, because if we don't get the shit, if we don't get our hostages the right way, we're going to stop providing aid all over again for Gaza. So then Hamas said, okay, we'll give you the hostage. And they still giving them dead bodies. I mean, it's hard to tell who's fucking around, who's not. Well, it's not wrong giving them dead bodies, but some of the body, are people that's not hostages. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what are they saying here? Like, so I hope this ain't another mountain, right, that we're about to climb all over again. Because this time I don't think it's going to be pretty, dude. So then on top of everything, Donald Trump is telling them, disarm yourself. Now, not only are they giving back dead bodies, and the dead bodies are, some of them are not hostages. They turn it around, and the president of the United States saying, drop your weapons. I mean, like, it doesn't look good. And they say, you either going to drop them, or we're going to make you drop them. And all this, and they gave threats before. Trump gave threats before with him saying that Vladimir Putin, the war in Ukraine, I'm going to have him over Russia to have a meeting with him. And they asked him, will there be consequences if Vladimir Putin don't listen to you? And Donald Trump specifically said, yes, it will be. Well, he went over there, made a meeting, came back, and Vladimir Putin bombed him even harder, and Donald Trump turned his back. I guess that's the consequence. He turned his back harder than he was the first time, because that's the only thing that happened. So now, it's like, he's saying, if they do not release the hostages in full, whatever, or disarm themselves, put down your weapons, there will be consequences. So it could be one of those things. I wouldn't take it to heart. I really wouldn't take it to heart. Because Donald Trump made threats before, and then nothing happened. He didn't do a fucking thing. So, he's a talker sometimes. And, you don't know who behind this shit. They could tell him, who told you to say that? I don't know. We don't know. So we're going to leave it like that. And I wouldn't take those kind of threats that seriously until we see something like, something really been implemented into the situation of social, justification or whatever. We have to wait and see. But so far, he said that he was going to do something. Vladimir Putin, he do a fucking thing. And that was going back a while ago. And ain't nobody forgetting about that shit. You can forget it. Ain't no mature motherfucker who will forget about it. But that's just us. What we think don't matter. And we'll just leave it like that. And there you go with that shit. So anyway, yeah, absolutely, man. We're sitting up here and trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That used to be a child saying. And now motherfuckers doing it all over the place, It's not a good thing that's going on right now, but it's something going on right now. And I guess that's that. Yeah, we guess that's that. So, here's some Christmas music here. Get everybody in the festive mood, or try to get everybody in the festive mood. And because it is the holiday season, and there's no way they didn't plan this for holiday season. There's no plan this goddamn perfect for it not to be a plan for the holiday season. I mean, this is bullshit, and we know it's bullshit. That these guys are celebrating their release, and America is mourning their presence. And what did I forgot what that government official said? He said, I'm trying to think of what he said. He said, really funny, humorous statement. He said, they working without pay, and the government is getting paid without working. And I think that's kind of humorous. That we never thought about looking at it that way. But that's the thing that's going around the White House. They're like, they're working without pay, and the government is getting paid without working. but they are getting paid, and the government shut down, so they are getting paid without working. And you look at that shit, you go, wow, that's kind of topsy-turvy there. That makes sense. That's really humorous that they can find an outlet to think of such terms of, hey, what the fuck is going on here? Like mind-blowing shit. But anyway, needless to say, around here, RBT Rashi's video too, we're gonna really I'm gonna try to uplift you guys in the best way possible, with a voice of the oddities that we are around here. We could be any way we want to be because it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And that's the luxurious part about it. You try to go out and still you have well, here's the thing, sweetie. Here's the thing. In back of your mind, you still thinking that you still have a notion that there's some good people in the world. You come after video after video after video. In one video we came after, we came after this video that somebody said everybody's mean. Everybody's being so fucking mean, dude. And in the middle of this chaos that we're going through, everybody's being mean to each other. It's just showing that the way people are, like in the worst situations, man will turn on man. In the worst situations, man will turn on man. And that's a pretty morbid way of looking at shit. But if that's the reality way of looking at shit, then, around here we specialize on reality, man turn on man. But it is a fact that when man is down, man, it's kind of like that Batman movie. Remember the Batman movie? And he said, the Joker said, in any given situation, these people will eat each other. And you could see it brewing. You could actually see it brewing. That, hey, that might be the case. That might be the case. And when the chips are down, these people, these so-called, this is the Joker said. When the chips are down, these so-called normal, decent citizens will eat each other. And it kind of made you think, is that where we are? Is that where we're going? Is that where we at? So it kind of makes you wonder, really kind of makes you wonder. Kind of makes you wonder. Because it just don't make no sense that we need all the encouragement we can get. And we can't even find nobody decent to really talk to, to really, get into, shit like that. Which in turn, I'm not surprised because that's why they call it the world. That's why they call it the world. So there you go with that. Let's see what this sounds like right here. So I'm doing something on another computer, guys. So right now, just sit back, relax, and he has just kick back and just talk shit. Okay? Let's just sit back and relax and just do this shit. Talk a lot of crap. We glad it's the holiday season. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie about that. I'm very glad it's the holiday season. Even though a lot of people are going through so much. So much. So many years giving their time and energy to do shit. And everything goes to shit while they, it's a real hard pill to swallow. Put in so many years for working and this, and then have them just thrown out in the street like they ain't shit. It's just really hard to look at. It's hard to fathom when you get people's opinion, listen to what they saying in their own words on social media. It's hard to accept that this is going on. But you got to realize also that this is the real world here. This is the real world. This ain't a pretend world we're going through here. This is it. And if this is what's the deal, then this is what's the deal. You just gotta take it the way you take it, but take it. And around here we're gonna just stick together and see if we can get through this shit together. Because around here we need a place, guys. We need a place. We need a place. We need a place. And if this place is the place, just don't worry. I'm mumbling, guys. I'm trying to find something here. Just give me a second. We need a place. So if this is the place that we gotta have the place, then fuck it. This is the place. We do got a new show for you guys. Want to share some things with you, but not right now. Probably about a weekend. Give us to the weekend and we'll upload something really fun for us to look at. I want to share some art stuff with you guys because y'all don't know what race of people we are in South Dixie and all. And I'm going to share some stuff with you guys. You might find it interesting. Listen to some more RMJC music because the holiday season. Y'all know that. And that's coming up soon and everything. And we're gonna, really enjoy ourselves. To the best of our ability anyway. While we try to breathe some fresh air amongst this muck and mire bullshit that's permeating all over the fucking world. We're gonna still try to breathe some fresh air around here, so stick close and we're gonna do that. Do my best to do it. Ain't much to say about the situation. No further. No need stressing a point. No need pressing a point. There's no need twisting the knife. As my kids say, don't twist the knife. So we ain't gonna twist the knife on y'all. We're not gonna twist the knife, but we will sit here and try to come to some agreement of okay, things are fucked up here. And it's the rich people that's doing it, and everybody's catching it. Everybody's catching it. So that's it. Need some nose trimmers. I swear to God. I don't know why they took away some shit. We need some nose trimmers, man. Here in my fucking nose. Boy, oh boy. So yeah, we want something to watch around here because we're not satisfied with the shit they giving us to watch, man. They giving us this bullshit, and we don't like it. We don't like what they giving us to watch. We really don't like it. The stuff that's on is available to look at. I don't know how y'all. I told y'all, and we told y'all that a long time ago. We don't know how y'all do it. We don't know how y'all do it, man. I don't know how y'all look at that shit. I don't know. It's so like, I don't know. It's just uninspiring. You want to look at something to make you inspire, right? You want to look at shit to make you like, okay, I feel good. This inspires me. This motivates me. This gets me thinking in the right direction. You want to look at shit like that. And there's nothing you can look at like that. There's nowhere. Nowhere. You're getting brain fucked because you're in your house staring at walls because there's nothing else to look at. I don't know how many people in the sports. I don't know how many people are in that, but I know it's football season. They saying basketball season has been usher in. Do they really know what the fuck they doing with sports? I mean, is anybody paying attention to this shit? How can it be football season and basketball season at the same time? Or some shit like that? I don't know. Because we don't follow sports, but we just caught some glimpses of something of they welcome in a basketball season or some shit like that. It's supposed to be football season, right? I mean, I'm asking you. Yeah, we asking y'all. Y'all the motherfuckers into that shit. We ain't into that shit, but I'm just saying it's confusing fucking shit. Well, I don't know. We don't watch this shit. Sports is fucking the budget. It's the worst. It's the dumbest pastime in the world. That's how we feel about it. That's the way we feel about it. It's fun to play though. And if you know somebody that's an athlete, it's fun to watch them play. But just to be Googled over it for no, we think that's stupid and a waste of time. But everybody's different. And I don't think there's not enough. I mean, what is this? Okay, because I think we might as well throw this paper away because we don't need this. We don't need this. Sitting at the desk, falling asleep at the desk all the damn time. Yeah. When you get middle age, once you sit down, you fall asleep. I'm surprised Donald Trump ain't falling asleep at his age. Every time you sit down, every time you sit down, a person falls the fuck asleep. At his age, when you're middle age, and this motherfucker going all over the place, sitting down all over the place, and he ain't falling asleep. And you wondering, what the fuck is he? I mean, what kind of shit he on? And he ain't falling asleep every time he sit his old ass down. Traveling the country and all this shit. And he ain't falling asleep when he sit down. The fuck kind of shit he on? Oh well. You found a middle-aged person that don't fall asleep when they sit down. Won't they talk about that? That should be headline fucking news right there. Oh boy. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? Everybody longing for better times. Everybody longing for better times, man. But it's the holiday season, and around here we're gonna show the mirth, and we're gonna show. Not only are we gonna show the mirth, but we're gonna show the spirit of the holiday season. We're gonna show it. You're gonna see the spirit of the holiday season around here. That's what you're gonna see. The spirit of the holiday season. The rest of the world, I don't think goes in. If we do the Halloween, like it's Halloween coming up in a few weeks, whatever. It'll scare people. It's too scary already, man. And I don't know who could even think like that. I mean, like, the government shut down, the airplane's not running. I mean, how you gonna celebrate any holiday? That'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that's done. And everything all fucked up. White people want to do white America back, and this is what they get. I know they numbed the fuck out, dude. They got them there. In denial like a motherfucker, dude. All this is happening to get back white America, all of it. I don't give a fuck what it is, just to get back white America, all that fucking shit. But yeah, it's still at the same time scaring the big G's out of everybody, and everybody know what's going on, dude. Shit, it's really not funny, man. It's really serious, and you try to, when Kamala Harris lost, white people lost their mind. We beat niggas' ass, we kicked their ass, dude. We won the election, we won. Donald Trump whooped her ass, and look where we at today. I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude. I mean, you can't deny shit. Because if you do, you want simple-minded motherfucker. No offense to nobody. But you see what the fuck going on here, dude. How the fuck you win and gonna wind up here? I mean, get the fuck out of here. I mean, come off that shit. Come off the bullshit. Throw that away. We don't need this. Throw that away. We can get this away. Okay. Take it away. Wanna hear you sing. I'm looking at YouTube videos, people sleeping in cars. Just typing in some things here, man. So I don't know. Do y'all even use your laptop? Do you guys even use your laptop? Do y'all just stick the cell phone? How do y'all do that? How do y'all just work with that cell phone? I mean, we use the cell phone. Our cell phone open now. That's what I'm saying. Our cell phone open now. But some people just stick strictly to their cell phone. And I can understand if you're a mobile person. You got to move around different places. But just for lounging, y'all don't have a lamp. Y'all need a desk and a laptop. That way it's easy for you guys, Just saying, But the sad part about that is some things on apps that cater to only cell phone. They don't add laptop, and especially Instagram. You know, they got a section for laptop, they got a section for cell phone. It's like, dude, right? I mean, well, we can't pin a post on our Instagram unless you download the Instagram app for your cell phone. And it's like, why the fuck I mean, what's wrong with a laptop? They just cater to cell phone. You know, a lot of these apps cater to cell phone. When you go there, yeah, you expect to get shit done. And then then you find out, wait a minute, all this is for people with cell phones. And you're like, oh man, look at this dumb shit. And some people on Mac. And I don't know how people use it. I don't know how fucking people are doing that. But people on Mac, you have a Mac version and shit. It's like, all these fucking years, they still on Mac. But Mac has still been catered to. You know? Mac ain't go nowhere. You know, Mac didn't go no fucking way, dude. Still being catered to. So, it's the cell phones, it's the laptops, and it's the Mac. And it's like, I mean, God, without laptops is just as important as cell phones, man. What the fuck? Really weird. It's some weird shit. Really weird shit. It's not here. Not here. Look at reality. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, she's a slick ass. That's who she is. She know who I'm talking about. She's a slick ass. All them slick ass women, they a bunch of slick, sleazy. They some slick ass women. But y'all ain't gonna let that fox in that damn hen house. You ain't that fucking slick. So ain't nobody worried about this shit. You ain't gonna let the fox in the hen house. That's a motherfucking short. So I'm not worried about that shit. Open the door, little piggies, let me in. Oh no, fuck that. We go for motherfuckers named Ebert and shit. Or Elliot. We go for them type of men. Your type of man, you can forget that shit. You motherfucking right, you ain't that fucking slick. They know what I'm talking about. You go for men named Egbert and shit. My name is Mr. Egbert. Or my name is Bernard. You better stick to them type of men, dude. Ain't nobody worried about that simple shit. Don't let the fox up in that bitch. I know that. So I don't give a fuck about. I don't care. Let me see. Did I say any names? Did I say any fucking name? Do they say any name? Alright, they don't say no name. We not saying no name. That's all. And everything's alright. But don't let that fox up on that fucking ass. That's it. Ain't nothing to say about that. Shit. They talk a good game. They show a good game. But are they about a good game? There ain't no money to fuck in it. Fuck the damn money. It's money. We're going Roman Empire on this motherfucker. Fuck some damn money. Nobody give a fuck about no damn money. I'm about Roman Empire shit. Ain't no money was up in no Julius Caesar shit. What the fuck is this money shit? Fuck that damn money. You about the shit or you not? That's, nobody give a fuck about no damn money. Yeah, are you selling yourself cheap, that low for money? And so fuck the money. You like the fuck or don't you like the fuck? Nobody want to hear that dumb money bullshit. So you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying a fucking word, sweetie. I don't give a fuck if I don't care. Nobody got time to be playing that fucking. What was that? What did we do? Okay. I think, yeah, that's it. Okay, toss that one in. I'm working on a laptop, guys. Y'all just give me a second. Oh, man. Last time I paid for pussy is when I was going to nightclubs and shit. That's when I was dipping in that shit. And when I was fucking around, my wife was at work. And I went to one of them fucking them institutes where they had women with the booth things up in that shit. I wanted to see what that was like because I've never been there before. And I went in there. I went in there. This woman, it's in our Bible, right? It's in our Bible. I went in there. And some white girl chose me. She went in the booth with me. And I remember just sitting there looking at her. She like, oh, this is your first time here, son. Because she knew because the way I was acting. She's your first time here. I said, I was, and I touched her skin. And it was rough. It was really hard. And I said, you know what? I can't. Some women look like they got soft skin. I swear to God, I'm not shitting you. I'm really not shitting you. Some women seem like you look at them in pictures and it really looks like they have the most sweetest, softest skin. But when you touch it, it's rough like a man's skin. I swear to God. And that's how she was. She was a woman. But when I touched her, she had rough skin. And that threw me off because she was a white woman at that. So she was like, yeah, come on, okay, what you want to, one of those booths. And she one of those fucking in the X-rated store way in the back. This is during the Clinton administration. That's how long I was a cab driver. I wasn't a cab. I was married or something. There's some more shit I was going through. And I always ran right there when, shit got hot for me. Always ran to the X-rated shit. Not necessarily pornography, but the X-rated world. I always ran there and shit for my comfort when I was going through shit. So she was like, what's the matter? What's the matter? I said, you know what? Take the money. I just want to go. She said, oh, I said, yeah. I said, I said, I said, take the money. I just want to go. I just want to leave. She said, you mean to tell me you going to pay this money? You don't want? I said, I don't want nothing. Our skin turned me off when I touched it. It was rough. I said, I got to go. I can't do this shit. And she let me go. She's okay. And I left and I was driving home. And I remember thinking that was the most oddest experience I ever been in. I swear to God. But I just couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I mean, I didn't know her skin felt that way. It just threw me off. I said, I can't do this shit. I can't do this shit, man. So, I don't know if it's a such thing as a woman that's a call girl that you could get who have soft skin. The real soft skin. I think they don't take care of themselves because they think they dirty and people and they don't like wash. I don't know what it is, but I could detect the shit because I'm a special kind of guy. I'm a special kind of guy, so I could detect the shit. And I'm like, nah, you doing something to your skin because you probably hate yourself or something. I'm like liar, like Jim Carrey. I tell the truth a lot. I don't mean to, but I'm like, yeah, you think I can't fucking do it. I can't fucking do it. I didn't do it with her. I really didn't do it with her. I said, keep the money, and I just left, man. I said, I can't do this shit, man. But at least I tried. I wanted to know what was back there because you go into the X-rated store, they got all those fucking videos, back in them days, all this X-rated shit. Then you look way in the back, and it looks like a club, it's a long pink hallway with pink doors, and all the women hanging outside the doors, and they look the prettiest women you ever seen in your life. I said, I want to go right the fuck back there. The guy was like, you gotta pay. And I was like, here, I gave him the money. Here, let me back that motherfucker. And my wife was at work, and shit, I don't give a fuck. I never cheated on my wife. I never did. I played games, but I never, ever cheated on my wife because I'm a spiritual person. I believe in the Bible and stuff like that. So, you flirt, but you don't go too far because you're married. I was like that. I never would even think about cheating on my wife. I know I just couldn't do it. I would never think about it. But I did fucking act stupid. I did act stupid. And she even laughed at me sometimes. Like, you always doing that stupid shit. And I go, that's the kind of guy I am. A woman could be open up with me. Like, you're a nasty motherfucker. I go, I know, we still cool. It's hard to find women like that. Women want to compete. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Women want to compete. Stupid ass shit. So anyway, I went back there. And this white woman was like, hey, come on in here. I said, the way you look, I'll come in here. I'll go to hell with you. I'll follow your fucking ass to hell. All that white ass. So I also went in there. I said, I'm about to get some white ass. And I touched the skin. I said, I ain't doing this shit. What the fuck is this? I ain't doing this shit, man. She said, everything all right? I said, everything I keep the money. That's was all right. You paid without doing shit. That's all right. Fuck you mean that's all right? You paid without doing a fucking thing. That's the fucking thing, all right? Just let me the fuck out of here. I changed my mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do shit. Let me out this motherfucker. Give me a penis pump. I could break it all over again. I don't give a fuck. So, take me to the penis pump section. Where the toys at? Where the toys at? There's nothing, as long as you don't put nothing on my ass. I don't like nothing on my ass. Baby, I don't play that fucking shit. I'm a man and shit. No offense, but I'm a man. I ain't saying nothing wrong with men that like shit up their ass. I don't like it. I don't like nothing. Don't fuck with my ass. I don't like the way that feel. I don't like it. So, put me with the pin at the vibe, the shit to the front part of the motherfucker. Give me the front part. I don't want that back shit. I don't fuck around that back shit. So I went over there. I needed that back shit, man. That was the end of my day, man. I went on home, man. Yeah, man. I went on home after that, man. Yeah, man. I went on home, man. I was out there, motherfucker, man. I said, give me that section with the batteries, the vibrators. Yeah, man. I went on there and went on home after that, man. I went on home after that, man. Shit. I want my dick fucking. I like fucking that motion lotion and all that fuckers. I like the lotions to get hot and all that fucking shit. I put some Bengay on my shit. Worst mistake I ever fucking did. But that's what you think when you're young. And I fucked up with that. That Bengay shit fucked me up. That was a long time ago, man. So I went on back there, man. Got that old fucking shit, that vibrate shit for my dick, man. I went on back. Yeah, man. I went on home after that. I was tired, man. I was tired, man. I went on and got that shit for my fucking dick, man. Went on back on home, man. Wait for the old lady to come home from work. You know how that is. I was married back in them days, man. Yeah, man, I went on home after getting this shit for my dick and wait for my wife to get off from work, man. Yeah, she could finish the job when she get off from work, man. I went on back that motherfucker, man. And that's what happened. That's my deal, man. Motherfucker just talking to you. I'm talking real to you, man. I got on to get my dick wet. I want to get my dick soaked, man. I went on home after that, man. I said, oh, man, I'm going home. Went on home with that motherfucking shit, man. I ain't doing that. It's one of them fucking things, man. So, that's just the way it happened. And, well, that's it. But like I said, some motherfuckers want to compete and shit. Like, dude, we in the Olympics or some fucking shit. I ain't in no fucking Olympics, dude. I ain't competing with you. Shit. I just want the pussy. I ain't paying for the motherfucking. How the hell is this? I know she liked me. I know. That's what I'm saying. I know she liked me, dude. I know she liked me. I know she do. She liked me. I ain't paying, but how you gonna charge me and I like you? You know I like you. You know I like you. You know I like you. I really like you. So how you gonna don't charge? What you charge? What's this shit? This credit card ass shit. You supposed to be buying me something. You don't want making all the fucking money and shit. You don't want Julia fucking Roberts, Pretty Woman. You making all the fucking shit. Hook me the fuck up. Why I gotta buy you a fucking thing? How you gonna buy one of them? I should call them show. The reason why I'm not calling them showgirls is because of that Taylor Swift ass shit. That's the only reason why I ain't call them showgirls. But though, one of those girls to be like, paying this, what they call it? Fans only. Get the dumbass fucking Peter Pan it fans on. Get the fuck out. But anyway, one of them girls and shit. How you gonna charge me? You making all the fucking money? Wait a minute. You making all the fucking money? How the fuck you gonna charge me? Do you like me? Do you like me? Like, okay. You like somebody. Then you like somebody. Okay. Do you like me? All right, then don't ask what you asking for credit card. You ain't getting no fucking credit card, right? No, I know. No. This ain't no fucking infomercial, dude. Not for no pussy. Ain't no infomercial, dude. No. No, absolutely not. Ain't no thigh master shit. Ain't no thigh masters no fucking more, dude. Ain't no 900. Ain't none of that shit, man. Do you like me? Do you like me? All right, I'd like you too. Let's get to know each other, What's so hard about that? You taking me through Monopoly board games and shit. What the fuck is this dumbass shit? You know what, man? You know what? Stop laughing, man. I swear to God, stop that laughing fucking shit, man. Stop that fucking laughing shit. I don't even know how to play the Monopoly. I'm from the projects. I never played no fucking Monopoly, no damn projects. I don't know nothing about it. All we know about Monopoly is silver pieces that I thought was magnificent. They got silver little dogs and silver little houses. I said, look at it, they got silver little. That's the only fucking thing I know about that fucking game, dude. That's the only thing I know. So what are you saying? Why are you gonna sit me down at the table? No, baby, stop laughing. No, listen. Why are you gonna sit me down at the table with a Monopoly game? Didn't the fuck I just tell you I know how to play that? Paper blue money and orange monies and pink dollar bills. I don't know nothing about that fucking shit. And I want the pussy. And you got me little silver pieces in front of me. What the fuck is this dumb shine cookie monster do? So, don't come to me. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm a man. You understand that? I'm a man. Don't fuck with me like it's a Mattel board game. Don't fuck with me like that. Do you like me? Okay, I like you. Now, here's another question. Do you want to get to know me better? Because I would like to get to know, you better. You see how it works? See? Nobody never talked. You know what it is? Nobody never talked to me this way before. That's what it is. Where the women with daddy issues at? Where they at? What happened to them? What the fuck? Oh my God, dude. Oh my Jesus Christ. They called him Jesus. Man. Where are all the women with daddy issues at? Where are they? Why did they disappear? I don't understand it. Let me explain. Baby, that's what I'm saying, because they don't know. There's a bunch of them. But I got my eye on like one of them. I got my eye. So let me explain to them, because they don't understand what the fuck going on here. Let me explain. Because obviously they don't like animation and all that shit. They don't like it. Let me explain. You hear that? You hear that fucking sky? Look. You hear that fucking. All right, now look. Let me explain. Yeah, well, something flying in the air. Something's flying over there. Look, listen. This is how it works. I like. Let's do it in. I can't. I was gonna sing the Barney song. I like you. You like me. I ain't gonna do that. Let me explain. Okay, look. This is how it goes. I don't want to look better than you. If you think that I'm better than you, you're full of shit. Because I come from the Bible. So we come from the Bible. And we come from a world where nobody's better than nobody. Now, if you're thinking that I'm better than you, then you have issues, because that don't fucking make sense. It don't make sense. All right? Now, let's get rid of that. Take all of that Rashid better than you bullshit. Because you're a woman. So women ain't supposed to be thinking that way about me in the first place, because it's stupid. But anyway, take that Rashid better than me bullshit and push it aside. Because I don't give a fuck about it. I really don't give a fuck about it. Okay? Now it's to the side. Now listen to this. Listen. I was on your fucking ass the first time I saw you. I was on your ass. And I said, I'm going to get to know that girl. I'm going to find out what she about. You know? Now, I like you. Do you? Maybe. No, don't laugh. Because see, this is the way you probably got to talk to them. Because these type of women, they don't know nothing about that shit. They don't know nothing about it. They've been dealing with people like men named Harry. They say, give me my money. Then Harry said, here, take your fucking money, bitch. And shit like that. I'm not like that, fuck. So let me explain. Let me break it down. Because women sometimes fucked up in the head. They fucked up. Now, let me break it down. Now, look, this is how it works. Okay, here we go. I like you. Can you understand me? Okay. I would like to know who you are as a person. I don't give a fuck about your money or you shaking ass. Well, I ain't gonna go too far. Don't get fucking stupid. I give a fuck about that. No, baby. No, it's not. I'm just saying. Don't go too far with the stupid shit. I give a fuck about the pussy. But look. Here we go now. I like you. I know she listening. So I'm gonna talk to her nice so she understand. Here we go. I like you. I know what profession you're in, but I don't care. Okay, now let's stop right there. Let her digest that for a few minutes. Because some women today fucked up when they get their hair done and shit, they get fucked up. Just let that digest for a minute. Okay, I think she okay. Let's carry on. Okay, now here we go. Now. Do you like me? See, that's the hard part, because it's like you gotta be out of your fucking mind. You only like sports, but I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you, don't piss me off. Don't fuck with my manhood. Don't piss me off about it. Don't piss me off. Now, do you like? I sound funny because I feel like I'm back in 5th grade. I don't know. Maybe we should rethink this, dude. Because I feel funny asking that question. Because I always got some kind of weird answer when I ask that question. Do you like me? It's like, I don't know. Memories, my mother and shit. Look. Okay. All right. Fuck this. Okay. I'm gonna ask. Look. We don't show ourselves on social media, right? Okay. Now here we go. Stop laughing. Okay. Now here we go. I like you. Okay? Now, do you like me? I want to get to know you better. I don't give a fuck about the profession you're in. Okay? I don't give a fuck about the money you make. I just want to get to know you as a better person. Okay? Now let's slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. She's a woman. Slow it down. She's a woman. Slow it down. Okay, let's pause. Okay, now, here we go. I don't care about the money. I don't care about the shit. I just want to get to know you better. And do you want to get to know me better? And that's all that's going on. If you don't want to know me better, I'm not a stalker. I'm not a harasser. I will leave you alone. Now, let's leave it like that. I think I wish, it'd be nice if I put in an answer machine or something like that. Now, let's let it sit there and let's see what happens. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to say the last part again. Okay, here we go, the last part. If you don't want to know me, don't fuck with me and I will leave you alone. I am not a stalker. I am not a harasser. And I'm not an abuser. You're out of your fucking mind. I'm never one of those types of men. Okay? Now I'll leave it like that. And I think she got the point. Okay. Because if she interested in me, I'm interested in her. And, if you want a man child, I don't like sports. I don't like getting angry. I don't like arguing. I don't like fighting. And he said, I don't know what kind of woman I don't know what kind of West Coast. That's why I married a Jap. That's why I married a Japanese woman. That's why we got married. Cause I don't know what American woman will want me. A guy like me, dude. Swear to God on that. But it's good to gamble. Ain't nothing wrong with gambling, dude. There's nothing wrong with gambling. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. So let's see what happens. Let's see if she wants to get to know me better. Now, all the rest of the women got another man. They think somebody's stupid and shit. Ain't nobody stupid. I know when a woman got a man, dude. And I don't want no that fucking British black man shit coming up my goddamn face. I don't want none of that shit. Beyonce movie bullshit. I don't want that. That's the fucking reason why I'm not fucking with. Because I know some women out here got men, and they gonna pull me into the mix. Don't pull me in that drug dealer ass shit. Don't pull me in the fucking shit, dude. The fuck out of here. Don't pull me in that shit. This ain't a Boris Karloff movie, dude. Ain't Young Frankenstein. Ain't none of that shit. This is reality. Don't pull me in that fucking nigga ass fucking shit. I don't want it. Ryan Seacrest ass motherfuckers coming up to me talking that shit. I don't want to hear that. That shit the fuck away from me, dude. And some women go for that type of shit. I like to have fun with women, You're a fucking woman. You should want to have fun. You should want to be around a man who takes care of you and have fun and take care of business. You want to go play Monopoly board games and what's behind this door and shit. This ain't no fucking, that Ed Sullivan show shit. This ain't Ed Sullivan, dude. This ain't Johnny Carson. You interviewing me for? What the fuck is this? I ain't Yogi Bear. This you interviewing? Don't interview me. Do you want to get to know me? Okay, I want to get to know you. This ain't the Yogi Bear show, dude. Don't treat me like a fucking, all this interview shit. Don't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for it. I already know you scared. There's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here. Okay. All right, we got it. A woman that kicked my fucking ass, dude. Don't even try that shit. So stop the bullshit. I ain't that type of motherfucker. Just stop acting stupid. Playing some fucking games with me. I ain't got time for that. Do you want to get to know me? I want to get to know you because, quite frankly, I'm crushing a little bit. I am. Baby, stop. I'm fucking crushing, dude. I'm crushing a little bit, but that's all right. On second thought, go ahead with your life. Go ahead and keep meeting motherfuckers like Ted and all that fucking shit, or Bill, or or these married men and shit. And this, my wife ain't gonna find out and all of this dumb shit. Maybe you should stick to that shit. Cause I ain't your type. I ain't your type any fucking way. I'm honest. You ain't for you play games and you. She play games. People play games. People play games. People play games, man. Women in particular play games. They play games. They don't want to fuck with me. I don't want to fuck with them. If they want to fuck with me, then I fuck with them. I'm that kind of guy. I'm that type of guy like that. Women don't go for guys like me. They go for guys that knock them right upside the head, talk all that stupid shit. Yeah. I went to college, all that fucking stupid ass shit. I don't talk. I don't act like that. I don't act like none of that man shit like that. And that's why women don't go for motherfuckers like me, because they don't play that stupid ass talking bullshit. Fuck you mean what college I got? I ain't went to no fucking college. I'm a Fred Flintstone type of man. I'm a George Jetson type of man. I'm a man like wait till your father gets home. I'm a man. I ain't that kind of, I got my mom and she got kids. I take care, I do the right thing over there with my kids. I don't talk like that. I don't none of that fucking shit. I ain't none of that fucking shit. Woman, lady, miss, not miss. Miss, if it's Mrs., I'm not talking to you because you're married. I don't fuck with other men shit. I don't fuck around like that. I don't fuck around with that other men shit. I don't fuck around. Sometimes the men want that shit, a person like me. And I'm like, man, you about that? You about that? Oh my God. You want me to do your wife, dude? Shit. I've been there too, man. You is a motherfucker, man. Buy you a beer. Motherfucker, I'll buy you a beer, no doubt about it. Oh shit. So anyway, I drifted off in thought, man. I drifted off. I'm sorry. I drifted off, dude. I drifted off. I'm thinking about that shit. You want me to do your wife, dude? Yeah, I drifted off. I'm sorry. Let's continue on. Okay. Anyway. Stop fucking with me. Stop laughing. Stop fucking around. Okay? Because we talk about some serious shit. We talk about some intimacy. It's called intimacy around this motherfucker here. It's called intimacy. Shit. And I ain't intimate no fucking money. I ain't intimate. I ain't got no fucking money. Alright? So all you do, women got money, like money, come around here. I want your money. I want to see what you got. What you got? Fuck my money. What you got? You don't want got customers. Customers like, oh, the name of that movie was I forgot the name again. Y'all know that black stripper movie with that nerd black guy start chasing that stripper home, and she was like, "Get away from me!" And that stripper, what was the name of it? Showgirl, not Showgirl. It was I forgot that fucking movie, but I'm not none of that motherfucking shit either. I'm not none of that. I'm not. You think I'm gonna chase you around? You know what? I'll sniff you around before I chase you around. Better remember that. Better recognize that, woman. You're a woman. Better recognize that. Better think about it, dude. Use your head. Use your woman instincts. That shit grandmother told you about. You better use that shit. Because it's going to come in handy now when it come to me. I mean that. All that shit your grandmother told you, think about that to come to Rashid, dude. All these other niggas on here, and all these motherfuckers, just Ryan Seacrest ass motherfuckers, and it don't come. You say, oh, please, look at this motherfucker. All this shit. Not with me. Not with me. All that shit your grandmother taught you, all that shit your mother taught you, you better come in your woman, intuition, like that Jewel. Jewel is a singer. And she sing about that shit. Well, you my intuition, and all that fucking song right there. That white woman shit, right there. That shit better come up in your ass. And you told me you fucking with Rashid. And don't forget these things. Don't forget these things. Because see, that's how the war got started. That's why it's a plaque in everybody's country. That's why it's some kind of plaque in everybody's country with names on it. Because stupid shit like that, you assuming shit without knowing shit. And that's why it's a monument in everybody's country crying about soldiers that lost their life. All right? Because of dumb shit like that. Stop fucking with me. Stop saying, oh, he's that type. You don't know nothing the fuck about me. You don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about me. All you need to know about me is I don't like sports. And I don't harass women and chase women around and shit like that. Because I don't think no woman good enough. Damn right, sweetie. I'm telling you. I don't think no woman good enough. Unless you olive oil, some shit like that. You ain't no olive oil, are you? Then you ain't no fucking woman worth doing it. Now, Jewel is a white woman. And she wrote a song by Intuition. You better download that shit. You better listen to every fucking word. Because that's the only way you're going to deal with Rashid, with me. You understand that? Use your woman intuitions and shit. Use your women intuitions. Because you got money. I'm looking at your shit. You ain't looking at my shit. I'm looking at yours. How you looking at me? What's that song? No, listen. Can't stop. I'm looking at you. You looking at me. You looking at me. I'm looking at you. You looking at me. I'm looking at you. How much money you got? You the one got these customers coming to you on fans onlys and shit and all this Mickey Mouse, the clubhouse bullshit. Did nobody, these club, you got your own personal club of men and all this fucking shit. I'm looking at you. So you ain't looking at me, I'm looking at you. So don't look for me thinking I'm gonna pay some money, dude. I ain't paying no fucking money. You're out your fucking mind. You out your motherfucking mind. I ain't paying no damn money. Last time I paid money, I used to charge women for money. How the fuck am I paying? I know your game. I was in your game. You a young buck. I don't give a fuck if you're a woman. I don't give a fuck. You think it matters because you're a woman, dude? Because you're a girl? You think it matters? Woman, let me tell you something. I was in your game when I was 19 years old. I ain't mean to break your heart like that. That's the fucking truth. I ain't fucking lying. I'll break your fucking heart. I ain't mean to break your heart like that, but I had to do it. Thinking somebody gaming this. I'm in your game. I'm gaming you. I'm trying to game you. Fuck you mean you gaming someone? You ain't gaming me. I'm gaming you. I got shit. You don't want to know what I got. My name ain't no Doug and all that fucking Elliot. Yeah, my name Craig. My name, all this fucking stupid. I ain't none of that fucking shit. My name Rashid. You think I'm an Indian or some fucking Muslim ass? I ain't none of that fucking sheet wearing shit. None of that fucking sheet wearing shit. You listen to Rashid thinking, he an Indian or some stupid ass mother. That's what I want you to think. Psych your ass out. Psych your ass out like the Get Smart TV show and shit. Psych your ass out like that. Fucking woman and shit. Thinking she know a motherfucker. My name Rashid and shit. She thinking, oh, he one of them Fez motherfuckers on that 70s show. One of them geek ass Indian motherfuckers. See, I like that shit. See, that's the stuff I like. Shit like that. Thinking I'm Fez and shit. I'm Fez, alright. Keep fucking with me. I'll be Fez. Stupid ass shit. Ain't no fucking Fez around this motherfucker, dude. Use your woman intuitions. You hear me? Use your woman intuitions when it comes to Rashid. Use your white woman. Rely on a white woman. All y'all women look at the white woman for inspiration. Because she's the only one make records like My Intuition and all that fucking shit. That's that Maybelline white woman shit. Go to that Maybelline white woman shit and let her teach you. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with my intuition. I'll fuck with your intuition. And I know you don't want that. I know you don't want that. I'll fuck with your woman's intuitions on this motherfucking social media shit. And you don't want that fucking shit. So stop playing fucking games with me like I'm a fucking idiot. You looking at my money, I'm looking at your money. You ain't looking at my money, I'm looking at yours. How you looking at mine, I'm looking at yours. The fuck is this woman shit? LGBs, huge sandwiches, LG bacon and letter T cheese, the fucking LG fucking shot, none of that fucking transvestite gender, whatever the fucking whatever it is. Ain't none of that shit. None of it. None of it. None of it. I'm a man. You understand that? I'm a man. Don't fuck with that woman intermission. Don't fuck with that woman intermission shit. If you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, leave me the fuck alone. Don't fuck with me like that. Don't fuck with my manhood. Don't fuck with me. Now, there's a lot of women on the social media. You understand that? And ever since I hit this Instagram shit, I'm seeing the game. It's a game. Don't fuck with me. I don't fuck around with that shit. If you don't want me fucking with your woman intermission, don't fuck with my fucking manhood. If you like me, you get to know me. And we can have a lot of fucking fun together. More fun than you ever in your baby. I'm trying to tell them. We'll have a lot of fun together. But don't think I'm that fucking, yeah, I got 3 kids and I take care of my mom. I do the right thing, you know, because I'm a man. Don't fuck with me like I'm that type of man. I don't like sports. I don't give a fuck what's on my feet. If you saw me, you thought I was a homeless person if you saw me walking down the street. Because that's the fucking, and a lot of people. Let me light this joint. Wait a minute. Give me a few minutes while I tote this weed. So, a lot of people, man, they think I dress like a homeless. You know why? Because I'm a beautiful man. And I don't want nobody to know that. I'm a beautiful man. So, I don't want, it don't work. They see right through it. I know, they see right through this shit, sweet. But at least I try. I try to, you know how Rudolph covered up his nose? I try to cover up my shit. I dress bummy, my shoes are bummy, my clothes are bummy. And I try to hide myself. I try to downplay my looks. And it works. Until the woman, she looked carefully at me. Then I'm a busted motherfucker. Then I know every time I go in that store, I gotta do shit because she's staring at me now. You ain't no fucking bum motherfucker. I'm saying I gotta hide my shit because that's what I do. I ain't gonna lie to you, I do. But that's why I like going outside. I'm just not an outside person. I can't stand that fucking shit out there. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like being out there. I don't like it. I don't like the way I don't like people that much. Only if it's my subscribers. Y'all my subscribers. Y'all my subscribers. Then I listen. A lot of people listen to me. There's not my subscribers that likes me, but just can't come out and say they like me. So I'm talking to them also. And some of these women out here, they're signifying me, but they're not saying my name. You know what I'm saying? They not saying my name, but they signify me in their videos. They ain't saying shit. And this is stepping right back at them. And don't start a war around here. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't want to start a war around here. I'm trying to be nice about, like, if you gonna give me the pussy, then give me the pussy. I ain't gonna pay for shit. I ain't paying for shit. You gonna pay for the dick before I pay for the pussy. I'm gonna tell you now. So don't think, maybe after this conversation right here, they'll go away and leave us and say, okay, they ain't fucking with us no more in their videos. Okay, we ain't got to worry about them. We just walk away. It's okay. That's it. Because it's my job to let you have fun. To make you have fun. That's my job taking care of you. That's my job to make sure you're comfortable, to make sure your woman needs are met when you're dealing with me. That's my job. Don't try to take shit and tell me what to do with you. Don't do that. You're not Gizmo. You're not a fucking gremlin. Don't tell me how to feed you at the midnight. I don't give a fuck about feed you at the fucking midnight. Now, if you want to get... No, let me say this shit. Because that's what women doing. Taking you and saying, this is how you treat me. Like you a fucking gremlin Gizmo or some fucking shit here. Don't feed me at the midnight and all this shit. Don't fuck with me like that. Look now. Now look now. You want to get to know me, and I would like to get to know you. Do you want that? Now, that's English. That's plain. That's not, ain't no cool in there. Ain't no swag in there. Nothing's in there but English, plain people, quote, and I do quote, people, a people person sentence. Ain't nothing sassy, flashy about it. I would like to get to know you. Do you want to get to know me? And it's a period. It's called a period at the end of the sentence. You see how it works? That's called communication. What they call that shit? Master class? They call it master class? Because I think that's what the fuck... You know what? Let me get the fuck out of here before I say something. I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go. Bye.